You mentioned the Konekt skate. I think that's the one thing that the fewest people have seen. Walk me through how it works.
We as goalies were tethered to the platforms whatever player came out with. We're cutting off the tendon guard and putting on a goalie holder or cowling at the time, and away we go. We kind of lost that flexibility. Fast forward, we had just launched Odin. Our skate had worked great at retail in 1S. We were the first to remove the cowling. We went to the advanced team in 2018. They kept wanting to do a pad, right? They saw what worked. They want to keep doing a pad. We said, no, we're good. We'll take the pads. Can you guys please work on a skate? Goalies wanting flexibility. They want more depth. They're having comfort issues. They want attack angle. We kind of laid the list, the laundry list out for the advanced guys. And what did they come back to us with? The Lang Micron traditional skate with that liner inside and the exterior with a hinge. I said, okay, that's very funny, guys, but we need something for real here. But in all reality, he passed away recently. Our pro shop manager, Jerry Tremp, swore by the skates and still wore them. I knew there was something there. The advanced guys knows there was something there, but we had to kind of bring it into the future. So I met with Jason Rowe. He is the Atomic Boot brand manager. So bounced some ideas off him, showed him what we were cooking up and what we were thinking. And he was unbelievable because he said, hey, you got to use this material. You got to use this company. You got to use these buckles. So the material is Grilamid of the shell, and that's from Switzerland. The buckles are a company called Gudo, and that's from Italy. And the Ultralon liner is a company that specializes in foams. But all three of those companies and all three of those materials are currently being used in the ski industry today. So they're proven, known vendors that can supply us. So we took the idea of the advanced guys with this old school micron hinge and the idea of current new technologies and kind of fused them together, and it started to take shape. What really works for me on an innovation is when a goalie refuses to give back a sample. So if you have something crazy and you develop this catcher or a blocker, a mask or pad, whatever it be, and you give it to a goalie and you say, hey, can you test this out for me? And at the end of the skate, they come over and say, oh yeah, it was really, really great. I say, oh, do you want to keep trying it? Like, no, I'm good. Cancel the project immediately and do not continue. We got Luke Cavalin. He is in the same Konekt skates that he wore in the summer as a sample for the entirety of the season. So he was the first one that came to the bench, and he's like smiling, and he doesn't want to show off how happy he is, but he's like, these are unbelievable. And that's not, okay, we're on to something. Obviously there's stuff you got to refine throughout the process of development, but for me, it's always the goalies that are going to tell me if something's good or not. Then we hooked up with Francois Brassard, who helped us develop some of the pads. He went up to Hartford and then down to the East Coast, ended up winning East Coast Goalie of the Year, and he's in the prototypes, exact same samples. So those two were kind of the initial ones that gave us confidence that this could work. And then from there, we started working with design, put it into the normal R&D calendar, and start picking away at how to bring it to life and bring it to kids. Because what I've seen is if you can't do something just for the NHL, and I can't put something in the NHL and then not put it into retail and give it to the kids too. So that's what we've been working on for this past season, is to bring it to life.
Is interesting is the way you describe it is that like you give the list of what you want this product to be. They develop something and you go, this can't be it. But they literally go, no, this does all the things you want it to do. This does everything you asked for. I guess it's ironic because the instant reaction is, oh, what are we wearing, Langs again? You get that, or oh, it's just a ski boot. But really, who cares if it works? Like if it's the product that you need it to be, then it doesn't matter if it looks like something we used to make or used to wear.
So Vasi's first time wearing them, we met him in Ottawa. We gave him the sample. We said, hey, just give us feedback. What do you think? We fit him. We watched the practice. He did his thing. He got off the ice. He texted our pro rep, and I'm sitting beside him, and he said, I'm the first out of the dressing room. So he likes how quick the buckles are to undo. The top strap is the most important. This is the one that we really want to crank so you can get that full flexibility. And that this one is really meant just to be snug and to be locking in your back heel.
Okay.
But this is all thermoformable. This is custom fit to your foot in the store, the
Right.
shell and the liner. But what I like about this is that they're so tight. If we mold you, your foot expands the material.
Right.
So all of a sudden, this liner and shell are formed to your foot because we're using the heat and the shape of your foot to expand the shape.
Can we talk a little bit about the liner and sort of the components of it? This isn't just like a sock.
Lesson learned on the old school skate, it was crazy thin, and I don't even know how we were all wearing them. What we did was we made a much thicker liner, so you can see very thick, and that's where the thermoformability comes in.
Mhm.
But there's also some protection in here because Ultralon, this company that we're working with, has a poron-like material that they call Ultra Stop. That's for
Okay.
impact. So nice protective material. We have these what we call overlays throughout for durability. So it's hard to tell, but this is a very abrasion-friendly footbed so that it works in the skate with the rivets. Very thick, very comfy, and the comment is these do feel like a slipper because they're so comfortable.
Right.
What's cool is that when you put that into the shell that's formed to your foot, the comfort level is off the charts because it's formed to you, but it's crazy comfy, and
Yeah.
the reaction's the same every time. It's kind of, holy cow, these are flexible. Wow, these are comfy. So that's kind of the history of it.
I remember, and I saw the skate, and I think my first reaction was something to the effect of, Mark, don't make me sell this to guys, but that's the initial reaction. And then I've actually put it on and I had a good to handle it and things like that. And once you sort of get the gist of it, it really makes a lot of sense, and even, the buckles, all the attachment pieces, those can all come on and off. So if we need to replace things, those parts are all available. Yep. It's not like a rollerblade where, you lose a snap and you're done. The official launch date?
So July 29th. So you'll see the fixturing, the fit tools. There is a new fit process. So the Just Hockey will have that opportunity to fit properly. It's not too crazy. It's still a skate oven. We just have to add that cool down time. So there's some tools to help with that. So you'll see that in stores. You can check it out. But July 29th official. You'll see more and more athletes this summer in it. I've never seen anything this quick be adopted so quick. So I'm hoping we can do some damage in the summer, July 29th, and you'll see a lot of hype from us on that standpoint.
All right, so last time on God Hockey, I was talking to Mark Gignac. We were going over all the finer points about the new Konekt skate. After we stopped recording, we talked a little bit more about the skate. Mark said he really wanted me to try a pair, so now I got this in the mail this morning. Let's take a look. I spelled my name right, so that's actually a good start. And Dana, these are for you. Let me know how they go. Mark, tell Soggy to text me his size. I don't think they make these in Soggy's size, but we'll see how that goes. Let's take a look. Woo! Jiggy, you came through for me, buddy. Thank you. There they are, the new Konekt skate. Let's go get these heated up and sharpened. All right, so we're out of the oven and off my feet, nice and toasty, feel real comfortable. And one thing I just wanted to show, I am gonna make a quick little modification here. If we're gonna look right in there, you can see those little spots where those where the bolts hold everything in. I'm actually gonna move that to the inside. I'm gonna try to get these even tighter than what they come out of the box. Okay, so the clip comes off. And now we can actually see here, it's sort of showing a small, medium, large, extra large on there. So we're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna pop those out. And now I've got those there, which is effectively basically the small. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those back up.
All right, so I've had about a week and a half now to play around with the skates. I managed to get on the ice a couple of times, stop some pucks, let in a few goals, but mostly good, positive results. If you remember from earlier in the video where I was heating the skate and I was standing but flexing the skate forward, you probably could notice that there was still a little bit of travel from the back to the front when I was bending my knees, leaning forward. Now I've been able to get the skate a little bit tighter up top, and now the skate fully moves with my leg when I lean and bend. The skates felt amazing. And whether it was getting up and down in butterfly, pushing across, recovering, sliding side to side, everything just seemed to work really well. On top of that, the skate is very comfortable. I feel completely wrapped by the internal boot, and the external shell has great support, and there's tons of clearance for getting the right angle when you're pushing and making recoveries. I can't wait for all of you to get out and actually see and handle and maybe even try on a pair of these for yourself. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.